Hello, Tiffin and Seneca County. This is Brian Bilger with Bilger Lawn and Landscape. This is our third informational video for Seneca News Daily. And this week, we're going off the recommendations from you that have sent in things to let us know what your concerns are. And we also try to go off of the things that our clients have been concerned about and asking about. So today, we're going to talk about things that are showing up in the lawn. There's three things that we hear the most about when we go and look at lawns that we've been finding. We'll have some people say, you know, my lawn just doesn't look good. One of the first things we're finding a lot of is that the lawns, myself and some of our competitors take care of, a lot of lawns just have different types of grass. And a lot of people don't like that, or they assume they're weeds or assume they're crabgrass. They're just different kinds of grass. And there's not a real way other than just completely killing that and replanting to get that. However, that grass will end up showing back up at some point. So some of the things, unfortunately, you kind of have to live with unless you really want to spend a lot of time and money to get that around. But crabgrass has been bad this year. And if you're someone that's asked us, hey, you put a pre-emergent down in the spring, why do I have crabgrass? The answer is that when we put a pre-emergent down, we have to have it down by a certain period of time. And that pre-emergent lasts 2 to 3 months. Being that we're in August, that pre-emergent's long gone. We also had a lot of rain this spring, which typically is gonna beat down that barrier. So your pre-emergent that covers 2 to 3 months is closer to 2, and being that we're in the end of August, long gone. Being that it's an invisible barrier, places where a lawn care company or yourself is weed eat along a sidewalk, a fence, a light post, you're gonna find that crabgrass is gonna show up a lot quicker. So just so you can kind of get an idea, this is actually a picture of crabgrass. It's very low, it's gonna sit flat in the lawn. Again, it's gonna be unfavorable looking, but it's gonna sit real fat, and you're gonna typically find it in clumps, especially around the edges and things that have been weed eaten. So to cure that, you can actually apply a second pre-emergent in the middle of the summer, and that'll carry you through the rest of the year. You can put a post-emergent spray and kill it. However, you're gonna have a lot of kind of dead grass laying there. Or the third option is you just let it run its course. It will die at the end of the year. We can put a pre-emergent down in the spring, and you'll kind of start the process over. So there are ways to kill it, but you can also let it kind of do its thing, and it'll end up dying off in the winter. So that's crabgrass. As I mentioned, the different types of grasses themselves just look different, but there's not much you can do to kill those. So the second and third thing we're really struggling with is you're going to see in your yard. This is a great crop. This actually went to flower. Most of the time in your lawn when you're mowing, you're not going to see it. This is called yellow nutsedge. So very, very shiny leaf. It's going to grow 3 times as fast as your grass. The thing that is so important that you need to know about this is the more you pull it, the more it's going to send up more weeds. So you're going to see when I try to pull this, it's very rewarding. It pulls extremely easy. Of course, the only weed you're not supposed to pull is easy. So do not pull it. You do want to spray it and kill it. It grows by these tubers and rhizomes underground. So the more you pull it, the more it agitates and sends up, 3 or 4 in its place. You can spray it. Unfortunately, it does not get killed by the normal weed spray, but you do want to kill it because you don't know the root structure underground, and it can just grow and grow and grow. You're going to find that you can kill it a couple times, it's going to come back, but you have to keep fighting it or it'll just get out of hand. So again, yellow nutsedge, don't pull it, needs to be sprayed. It is something our company takes care of as part of the treatments. One treatment typically does not take care of it. In the same treatment we do this, even though it's a separate spray. The third weed we keep finding in lawns is a violet. So even though they're going to take 2 different sprays, a violet is another plant that is not killed by your normal lawn weed spray. Um, so as we zoomed in on what the violet leaf looks like, a lot of times you're also going to find the little purple flowers on that violet. Some people might think they're great looking, so if you do, no problem there. But for most of you that want it out of the lawn unfavorable, again, we like to educate people before we provide a service for them that, we'll come spray all the weeds. Dandelions are easy. These don't get killed by that. So just a quick update. We're getting into that time of year, nice and dewy in the morning. It's starting to become that great time to seed for you. You're gonna have damp mornings. Things are gonna start cooling down. So it's gonna be a great time to start thinking about some of those bare spots getting seeded. Grass is growing nice, lush and thick. Continue to mow your grass up high. Again, let us know what you'd like to hear about. Next week, we're actually going to be switching gears into discussing more about landscaping and some of the fall planting, which is a great time to do that as well. So thanks again. We'll talk to you soon.